Hello everyone, it's Cleo here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of my fake My Little Pony toys. Now of course when I say fake, I only mean not produced by Hasbro. Of course they're still real ponies, they're just not officially licensed My Little Pony toys by Hasbro, they're bootlegs. And in this I am not including custom ponies on a Hasbro base such as this pony right here. That doesn't count, that's still a licensed pony with paint on top and redone hair. So going approximately worst to best, and I do mean approximately, it's pretty debatable. Let's go. First up we have a very yellow one. Good grief, it is ruining the aesthetic of this set. I found this very old fakie in a bag of G1s at the charity shop a long time ago. I either traded or sold on the rest of the G1 ponies, but this one, I didn't really see any particular market for him, so he's just stuck around. What the hell is that? Okay. Switch that off. I don't know what that sound was, and I've lost my train of thought now. I hope my light's working. It seems to be. What was I saying about this thing? I don't even know. Oh, that spooked me. And as you can see, this pony unusually has yarn hair and is all one colour. It definitely looks like a G1 fake, so I'm guessing, and well, assuming it's very old, as it was found with only very old ponies. Yeah, a little odd, looks kind of like a donkey, kind of ugly cute. I don't know what all you think. Next up we have another oddity, all in one colour. She is very purple. We're talking methylated spirits purple, and once again it's completely messing up the aesthetic of this beautiful set I've made. I believe she was found at Dollar Tree, and I'm not quite sure, it was a dollar store in America last year. And I'm not quite sure which one it was, but it was a dollar store. She looks kind of like a G4 knockoff, but also kind of like a G3.5, but then again those generations look pretty similar, one just being uglier than the other. She is slightly translucent, and as is the way of most fakies, is pretty darn bald. Piffling little tail as well, we can see where the plastic is joined together. She's very brittle, and just generally not that excellent. But still she stays in her brittle, wobbly, hollow glory, and you can see her face on the other side of her head. Somehow she stands, even though her legs look totally broken. Why is there a joint like that? Moving on, girl. Next up we have the worst fakies of all time. They are also from Dollar Tree, or possibly not Dollar Tree, some dollar store, and we only bought them because they're the worst fakey ponies of all time. I've never seen any worse than this. As you can see, the eyes are just black and not even printed in the right place on this one. They've got a generic diamond cutie mark, and what is up with the caboose? Look at that. Look. Oh, and there's a stamp on the side there, made in China, Greenbrier International Incorporated. Well, Greenbrier International Incorporated. You suck. They're super brittle. You can see where they've been stuck together. They come apart. I'm pretty sure I did a video on these separately, and they're just the absolute worst. They're not even rooted, the hair is just kind of stuck down on the inside. They're terrible. The worst fakies ever. You know, it's one of those things, it just goes full circle, just from so bad, it goes back to being good again. They didn't ask to be made this way. I mean, my god, look at the colours. Why would you make anything in those colours? They didn't have to produce the plastic in highlight pen green and whatever this shade of blue is, which is very attractive compared to this colour. They didn't have to do that, but they did. Next is this one who's so concerned. Look at her. She hates me. We have yet another pony in all one colour, and this one's really big and very concerned. This is somewhat reminiscent of my face right now. This poor distressed child, I believe, was from Taobao or something like that, or AliExpress, one of those Chinese sites that I don't really know how to order from. Yeah, it was a gift from a commie girl. Thanks, babe. But for the record, I didn't ask for her, want her, or need her. She's just mine now anyway. Look at those uneven eyes, look at that. Her eyeballs coming outside of its bounds, thank you. Pink and green eyes for no particular reason, just because. But what I like is that somebody thought to make this. Somebody designed this sculpt. And it's really not that badly made, even though it won't stand up. The plastic is better quality, and actually sadly the printing is still better quality than most of them. But they thought to sculpt in that mouth and create that design. And I have no idea why, but they did. Once again, like most fakies, she's pretty bald, but she is one of the posher ones with a neck joint and a cutie mark that isn't just one colour. Sadly, the tail has not been rooted correctly. As you can see, it's rooted like the head hair. And she absolutely will not stand up for anything. I am not just pretending. But we stan a balding queen, even if she doesn't stan herself. Next up we have another duo who actually really go nicely with the set for once. That is really pleasing. I found these two relatively cute ponies at a shop called Jiffy in France. It's a not quite bargain, but cheaper than some places shop. It's just one of those random places, but it's not especially cheap. But there's a lot of plastic aroma in the air. It's really not a good smell. It can't be good for you, but you find some odd things there, like these. As you can probably tell on camera, these are actually flocked, so they're fuzzy wuzzy all over, which is a really nice idea. I really wish actually they'd made some... Focus now, love. I really wish they had made some like this in the official Hasbro line, but it doesn't want to focus. It's too busy a background. I'm sorry. The eyes are kind of stickers that have been put on in the wrong place, a bit on one side. And the hair has also just been stuck on, and there's a hole in her head there. I don't know why that is. The hair is a big tangled mess and it's got some beads in it for no particular reason. I'm scared to brush the hair because I think if I do, I'll tear it off. The pink one is very cute as well. I really do love the colours of these ponies, and I love the plush look, and I love that they look like the G4s a little more. I just wish they were actual official ones. Nice pose too, I'm gonna give them that, but sadly, no articulation at all. I do like them though. Give us a twirl. Well, obviously you can see that big mane of mess. Yeah, we'll get them out now. And next up we have yet another duo. This one is really big. These ponies, I believe, were from Little or Oldie, one of those types of shops. And as you can see, they're not really quite fake in the way the other ones are. In fact, they're not a rip-off of any Hasbro look. They are their own look on the mould, and they are actually very good quality. The plastic is sturdy and matte. The printing is actually spot on, probably better than a lot of Hasbro products. The hair is two-tone and is nice and thick and smooth and brushable, won't pull out. She's got a cute mark, a bit still in one colour, but you know, that's okay. And she's got a tail that's nice too, properly plugged in. Oddly, they have these removable shoesies. I don't really know what that's all about, but still, you know, it'll go, you know what, come on, get back in. Oh, I'm actually hurting myself. They're both articulated at the neck and they are thoughtfully coloured. Here's the blue baby one. Once again, we have these odd removable shoes and the same boring cutie mark design, but other than that, they're pretty decent fake ponies. Feel safe, you know, doesn't feel like any nasty chemicals are just going to be floating off them. They feel very much you could play with them nicely, and they're not going to fall apart or poison you. Next up we have one that definitely does feel like it's going to poison you. Now this pony is a true bootleg, as it is an actual mould the Chinese have ripped off. Once again, I think it's from Taobao or AliExpress, one of those shops like that. Is it a shop? I don't really know, one of those sites, that's the word we're going to use. Either way, she has really nice long smooth hair with tinsel in it, but it really doesn't go with the rest of the colours that have been chosen for this pony. And this pony also has a lot of problems in the way that the tail isn't properly plugged on, and there's nothing I can do to fix that, it's just bent out of shape. The gradient is a little scratched off in some places on the fin wings, yeah. And random we've got royal blue and then purple here, random pink, random turquoise, random green on this grey-white colour with the random yellow and the random fuchsia pink. There is absolutely no cohesion here whatsoever, but I still kind of like her because they didn't make many sea ponies. And Hasbro derped the eyes like that as well, so I'm not going to blame the fakers. Let's not forget that neck joint, it's a complete mess. Oh my god, and there's a brown mark there. I don't know what's happened to this girl, poor thing. As a last note, what's really strange is the plastic is this slightly pink, grey, white, but then this piece here is stuck on and I can feel it's painted. Why is that? Why? I don't understand. So last but not least, we have a little bit of a cheat. This needs some explaining. This is not a fake produced in a factory. This, in fact, was made by a customizer as an original sculpt and then made out of resin, I suppose. I don't really know much about it. I'm thinking it's resin. Anyway, yeah, it's an original sculpt made by an artiste, not made in a factory. But by definition, I suppose that would still make it a bootleg, I think. I mean, I love it, I paid a lot of money for it. This is really an excuse just to show her off. Look how beautiful that paint job is. That is done by hand. Look at the glitter on the inside. There's large specks of glitter and little bits of glitter in it. Isn't that beautiful? And it's so tiny and cute. And look, it's even painted in the nostrils and around the mouth. And look at the other eye. Look how well that has been done. Oh my god. And then we've got the little hearts for a cutie mark, and it's so adorable. And lest we forget her hair. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Hasbro could never manage this level of glamour on something so small nonetheless. I got this last year at Pony Fair in Tampa, Florida. And I can't remember the customizer's name, what was it? Fire Helix, I think Fire Helix, that's it, so good. And that is the end of my fake pony tour. I have had a lot more than this in the past for anybody who remembers, but I've been downsizing my random rubbish collection and did sell some and donate some, I suppose. I don't even know what happened to some of them. But the princess ones that you may remember, I did sell those on eBay. They were just a little much for me. They took up a lot of space and they weren't that great, and if someone else wants to enjoy them, they can. So that is my complete fake tour. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more. I really would appreciate that. And if you want to message me about this, leave any comments about which one's your favourite. I'd love to hear about what you think to fake ponies, which one is your favourite. My Instagram is in the description below. You can send me a message, comment, and I reply to pretty much everything. So I'd love to hear from you on there. And as always, thank you very much for watching.